Hey, good morning, y'all. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the new people that has subscribed, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Today, I want to talk about before I go to work. Excuse my hair, y'all. It's messed up. I put a little water on it so I can soften it so I can get ready to comb it. Because I got real curly hair. Anyway, um, I wanted to talk about how you could tell your man is your man. Um, First of all, you have to be comfortable enough with them where you can dress anyway. You want to keep your hair needy, like oh, that's a new word, needy. Where like my hair, saying my hair is like curly, so I want to define it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray it up with water, and I'm gonna braid it, and then I'm gonna comb my edges and stuff like that. But you can wear anything around them as long as your hair is done. You don't have to wear no weave or anything, but you can wear anything around that man. Y'all can talk about anything, finances. You know his real name, his real last name. You know where his mom stay if it's emergency. Um, you know his social security number. This is how you know your man is yours. If you're comfortable with putting you on his insurance plan, um, his medical insurance. But if he can't talk about credit reports and his money, um, he probably not your man. And if you just dating him and you just finding out that he may be your man, or you thinking that he may be your man, you could tell he want to spend all his time with you. Besides working and taking care of his business, he's gonna want to spend time with you. Gonna want to know where you at. You can't go nowhere without explaining where you're going. Not that you're a child, but he just want to know if he has to pop up where he need to pop up to. A man is not gonna let his woman just go out any kind of way or anyway. And that leads me to he care about how you dress. When you first was dating and stuff, he looking at you, he like it or whatever, but he didn't say too much. He just say you look nice. But as you get um older in your relationship, he's gonna say that's a little bit too short, baby. The problem is people don't realize that that person may be their woman or they man for real. So they don't really say too much in the beginning. Like a woman see all type of flaw stuff men do, um, telling them that they want to go to this strip club or they want to do this and that, and then they fall in love with this man, and you're not gonna want that man to be that wild when you with him. So if that man is a man that you not gonna like, don't like him. Don't let yourself like him, and try to stay away from him. If you're spending quality time with somebody all the time because y'all like the same wild stuff, most likely you're gonna end up liking him. So you got to look at that person as a potential man. And if he's doing stuff that you don't like, don't be with him, or let him know. You let him know. A lot of times women are scared to let you know because they're trying to get you. Like if especially if you're a baller, because a lot of women is about their money and they trying to get the money. So they'll act like they like stuff and they might like it. But no woman is going to like you to like a woman just as much as her, or desire other women just as much as you do her. That your thing don't get hard unless you are with more than one woman. She going to have a problem with that eventually. So don't fall for the trickery. And men, you be like, I just want to hit. I don't really I'm not thinking about no relationship with her, but I do like her. You gotta realize this might be your woman one day, especially if y'all value sex and that sex is super good. A lot of men are marrying and loving for lust because the sex is good. When you should be loving the person who you talking to. And if you just having sex with her, and if sex is gonna make you um decide on if you want to be with her, don't be with her. Don't mess with her. And don't say to yourself, I can't mess with her sexually, because if she look like she look and her sex is the best sex I ever had, then I don't want this to be my wife. So don't even mess with her or have sex with her, because this is how we creating these horrible babies, um, out of lust and greed. And I talked about that, lust and greed. Lust is for the men that lust in all these bad females that they call us bad because of their hair, their nails, their makeup. When you take all that stuff off, then you see if they bad. Most of y'all be with bad women every time you date, and then you don't be with them, so they can't be that bad. And women, we date because of the money. This man got a baller. He's a liability anyway. He most likely gonna cheat because most men do. So I'm gonna take him for whatever he got. And this is how these women are thinking of you men. So first of all, it's just respecting. A man should not be talking about no other women in front of you. If you want a I mean not long distance, excuse me. I'm not editing this. A long relationship, then you know that man respect you. A man that thinks you as his wife is not gonna be talking about other women in front of you sexually. Strip clubs are sexually. You getting seduced. So I don't care what nobody say. Women, if you're trying to have another woman or sick another woman on it, it's not gonna work for you. Your relationship is gonna crumble eventually because you cannot feed lust. Okay, and that man want to spend time with you, quality time. If he is the texter, and he don't like to talk as much, when he first get with you, he ain't, because my guy was a texter too. But he texts me every morning, all through the day, and at nighttime, and then sometimes he'll just call me. Um, and then I call him sometimes. Since he started calling me, I started calling him, and it wasn't no problem. But we both texters. I worked 3 jobs, so I had to text anyway. So that worked out perfectly. This is before I started dating him. I was working so much, so texting was great for me. That don't mean that he's not your man because he texts you, especially if you long distance, or especially if you work all the time and you on another side of the town. You know, I'm talking about long distance relationships and people who work out of town or a separate town than that person. Um, but if you live right by each other, you can just you know you could just go meet them. They more action people, so they'll come and see you versus talk to you. But there is some guys that will want to talk and will talk all day and all night. If they are talkers, they should be calling you and calling you every morning, every night. That that you supposed to be the first thing on their mind. You know, not money, not no friends, none of that. You should be the first thing on their mind, um, all the time. And if you not, then you'll know what is more important to him, money or his friends or whatever he's doing. I don't know, what your man do, but you'll know. But y'all should be able to talk finances. Y'all should be talking about credit. You should be talking about religion, because sometimes religion is a deal breaker. Talk about religion. Talk about family values. Is you a family person or not? Because if you're not a family person and that person is, then it could be a problem with that. If you don't love your family, because there's a lot of trauma in your family, and you don't talk to nobody, but he loves his family, he keeps all his family around you, they gonna be coming to your house all the time. If he have kids and you don't, that could be a problem. You need to discuss that. I mean, all the touchy subjects. If you can't touch on that, you shouldn't be moving in with that man. The scariest thing for a woman is knowing the truth sometimes, because we have this idea about this man all the way up to the marriage and the kids and everything, and not really um, asking asking for verification. We need to talk to our man and say, "Hey, baby, what do you call cheating?" And can I hang out with a guy? Because you gotta tell a man sometimes uh what you think is wrong and what you think is right, because some men think that they can have best girlfriends, and some women think that they can have best boyfriends, and that might be a problem with this guy or this girl in the end. um and you got to talk about how you want him to engage with your friends, and how he wants you to engage with his friends. Because some people are very friendly and they want to hang out with your friends and do all that. Just let him know or her know that, hey, my friends are my friends and your friends is your friends. If I decide to hang with you and my guys, then I'll let you know. But I don't want my girl hanging around my guys. Men do men things, women do women things, and it should be separate. If it's a couple thing, then that's different. But men, don't you think that women want to hang around with your guy's girl because he's coming up? That means she gotta, you know, host for her. No, it don't work like that. Everybody's not friendly like that. So just little stuff like that can set everything off. If you want to have kids, talk about that. And like I said, you gotta talk about a lot of stuff that's scary for you. If you scared to ask that man anything that's on your mind, then that ain't your man. Also, a lot of women that are independent, or women that's not independent, are scared to ask their man for money because they scared that they gonna say, oh, she need me and all that. You're not supposed to never feel like you can't be vulnerable um in front of your man or your woman. And men, let me clear this up. Some men say, oh, I can't be weak in front of no woman, and when I say don't be weak in front of your women, I mean don't be weak to no weak shit. Like, as far as, excuse me, as far as women, lustful ways, that kind of weak. I don't mean like you lose your job, or your mom passed, and you not sad and you crying. You can cry. I'm not talking about that kind of weak. Men think that you can't be weak at no point in time. But when you find that woman that you really truly love and you trust, the waterfalls is coming, bruh. Because that woman, you gonna trust her, you gonna love her, and if you cannot trust and love her enough to cry in front of her, then she don't love you enough, or you don't love her enough. Because you should be able to be weak in front of your for major stuff that happens to you. You cry, you get yourself back up. Long as you keeping on pushing, it's okay. If something happened major in your life and you want to cry because you happy, that's cool. We don't care if you cried. We are okay with that. We okay with you being, needing us. Long as you can get back up and moving, and don't stay in no rut. We don't got time for that. We gotta get it going. And she'll start it for you. If she love you, she'll be like, okay, you lost your job. We gonna take care of this. Let me work at an extra job and or more hours until you get another job. As long as you still pushing, we ain't gonna care about that weakness. So don't think that weak means you can't cry when stuff is hard or really really bad, or you can't be vulnerable to us and let us know how you scared about something, or you nervous about something, and we can talk about it. So that's another thing that you can look at, women. A man is vulnerable around you, and he lets you know his feelings, that lets you know that he care about you. If he includes you into his family stuff, if he goes to his family, he wants you to go with his family. Every time he going, he invites you. He invites you everywhere he goes. It's not. a red flag for him to be like, ooh, I gotta ask her to stay home because I don't want her around this person or that person. And it's just a red flag if he don't want you to go everywhere he go as far as his family life, because you are his family. And so don't be with no man if he don't want to include you or take you into his family. Some men aren't sexual, so they want to make love to you instead of having sex all the time. A lot of men that really value you will tell you, put this on, or they'll tell you feminine ways instead of seductive ways. They'll just try to train you on what type of woman they like in a good way, though. Um, they'll just say, hey, baby, I like it when you don't wear a lot of makeup. A lot of men don't like all that makeup on your face. They want somebody who looks pure, but you'll see because they start really paying attention to every little thing, not to change you, just to tighten you up and make you better. And you gonna do the same thing. You gonna say, baby, I don't like you wearing all these boy stuff, like all these tennis shoes and these caps, and put you on a nice some dress pants or a button up or whatever. I don't know. I'm just making up stuff. But you're gonna critique him too. A lot of things that you're gonna see, that he does as far as his cleaning and everything. You're gonna critique him, and it's gonna be for the best. It's gonna be rough. The first year is rough, but y'all gonna be able to make it. But you have to be open and talk to them about everything. Don't sweep it under the rug if it's on your mind, because it will come out one day. But it will come out emotional and it'll come out wrong if you get mad. So don't let it bottle up of something that you really want to say and then just explode. Start talking about it. Start talking about it. Um, he had a problem with how I dressed, you know, before I even moved in and we got together. So he let me know, you ain't gonna be able to do all that. I like it, but I like you better when you dressing, you can wear tight stuff, but you doing too much. He'll say that. Uh, but the way I'm posting, a lot of times we posting, us women posting to get attention because we really know what the men like. Not that we like this. That's why a lot of females that you get that be acting on social media, they don't be like that for real. That some of them be the sweetest people, but they know what grabs men attention and they need attention right then and there. So they doing whatever they got to do, and then when you get them, they shy as hell. But some people are about that life. But them be the people normally that has got around and they doing all type of stuff. But just somebody that you could talk to, and if another thing, a man, you could tell he comfortable when he go visit his family and he leaves you, not leaves the house, but leaves you. His boys come over and he go in another room and leaves you around his family. He's saying, I trust you with my family. I trust they like you enough, and you're gonna be around, so get used to it, basically. So be prepared for that. Um, but they don't mind giving you their credit card numbers because it's about trust for a man for sure. Women, it's about loyalty and secureness. A woman has to be secure. Secure that you're going to take care of business. Secure that you ain't going to embarrass her. Secure. Women like security and men like respect. It's just, that's just it. Respect me when that I do this stuff for you. Appreciate it. And never talk crazy to me and just respect me. And that's basically it. But you'll know because he'll occupy his time with you and he'll show you much love. And then you'll see him doing gestures like they're action people. Men are action people, so he'll start giving you stuff, doing stuff for you that you didn't even ask for. Maybe pay your bills. Maybe say, "Hey, I want you to move in with me." They'll start moving forward and showing you. You know, some of them are slow to marry because they want to make sure that you are that person. And you know, it's crazy how you men will marry a female off of looks faster than you'll marry a woman of substance because you know that woman is for you. You gotta stop doing that. You gotta stop saying to asking yourself and questioning yourself when you know a woman is true and is a good woman. Because you're looking at other women out there like is this the baddest or whatever. Take care of your business. No questions asked. Just take care of your business because you know that woman loves you and trusts you, and you should be with her if she has been with you and she been solid for over a year or two. Women, don't be scared to ask the man, "You want to marry me? If so, when? Let's get married tomorrow." Just ask, cause you can get married if you ask, and if you'll see what a person do after a year um of living together though. Gotta live with them at least a year or two, and be dating at least for 5 years before you even try to ask about this. But if you live in somewhere else and then you finally live it, if you've been with this person for 5 years and then y'all decide to move in, then it's a good time to say, "Hey, you thinking about marrying me? Because I want to know that before, you know. And if so, when?" And he say, "Well, you know, it's up to you." Then you tell him the date, you know. And some men, most men are scared of the bill that comes with marriage. So if I was y'all, I would say, "Look, I don't need no big wedding right now, but I do expect one eventually." So we get married, and then we'll have a big wedding when our money get better. We'll go to a courthouse. Y'all gotta be willing to do that now. Some of y'all will never get married because that man feel like he gotta pay all this money for the. You'll be waiting for a long time. And they don't. Men are so hard on themselves. They be scared that they're not good enough, or they don't have enough money to take care of you because you expensive. So money has a lot to do with marriage. So y'all stop putting prices on marriage, and put more prices in studying on how to keep a man and how to stay married. That's what the focus should be on. Because y'all throw this big extravagant wedding and then y'all don't be together because y'all didn't have no training or y'all didn't have no real love and actual conversation. Because if you had real conversation, you would know that he didn't want to spend all this money on no wedding. So you got to start communicating. Communication is the key to staying married. But I got to get off of here, y'all. I got to go to work and I got to do my hair and everything. So I love y'all. Please subscribe to my channel. Let all your family know. Just start playing me around your family and stuff, you know? All right. I know my glasses is crazy. I had to throw on something to make myself look decent enough, you know, for this video. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I see you next time.